My bun's toasting by an open fire. Don't lean over the fire. The forum is two things. The forum is a public space that is very much like our Facebook group just was. The difference is you're able to really grow and learn from it, because the forum offers you a place where the information is consistent and it's detailed, it's itemized, right? So that you can look for a specific category or a specific topic. You weren't able to do that in our Facebook group before. Not only that, but the women that are there are far more serious about their journey. You know what I mean? Those are women that are dedicated and committed and for real about where they're going. A lot of ladies say they want this, and they message me and they're like, hey, you know, I need a rich man, or I need a sugar daddy, or I need a, you know, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, what are your goals? And then they're like, I want to get money. And I'm like, okay, well, what are your goals? What do you want to do? And they're like, well, I want to be spoiled, and I want to travel, and I want to, yeah, that's great. But like, what are your goals? Meaning, what are you inspired to do for you that's going to set you up for two things? One, financial stability, no matter who steps in and out of your life. And two, an opportunity to actually have a real conversation with somebody about your goals. I mean, men like women who are driven, period. If they have a choice to get the young, hot college girl over the young, hot dropout, they're going to choose the young, hot college girl, because they appreciate that level of conversation. They appreciate that level of drive. So every single one of my students are business oriented. They may not even know what kind of business they want to run, but they know that they don't want to clock in at a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Some of them do have a business idea. Some of them don't. But we're building businesses every single day. Is there just endless random big ass sticks laying around everywhere? Just
it's called the woods.
Hunting down sticks. Why isn't the wood catching?
What? It will.
Come on, baby, light my fire. So, yeah, why would you stand on that side, baby? Come over here. So the biggest differences between the free things that we offered were that they were hard to follow, the conversations were hard to keep up with, it was hard to like figure out real information. You know what I mean? You might be lucky and catch something stolen along the way, but it was really hard to actually keep up. It was really hard to like actually, you know, pick up gems. If you didn't catch my lives or what have you, that's another one. These lives are all going to be scheduled, so you'll have a schedule. You'll know when I'm going live and when you need to be by your phone and ready with your notepad. A lot of women were saying, you know, they missed my lives and they would try to catch them on the gram. They're only good for 24 hours, you know. So a lot of what this website was built for was for that consistency. We want that evolutionary growth. We want you ladies to like realize that this works, start doing it, it starts working, but we don't want to just leave you hanging there. We want to continue your growth. We want to put you in a space where you're able to like each one, reach one, teach one kind of thing, you know? And plus it's a women's own community. It's how they say, for us, by us.
I'm not only a president, I'm also a client.
I definitely need business owner friendly friends. Absolutely. You do. I talk about that a lot, about surrounding yourself with people that are doing the things that you want for yourself, you know, that have the things that you want for yourself or are striving to have the things, you know, because if you don't, you are giving valuable time to people that aren't adding value, you know? So that's what the whole forum is for. And that's why I made it free for the first 30 days, because I want you ladies to see it. I know that once you see it, you're going to stay. You know what I mean? I know that once you get a taste of not only the information and the value in the groups, but I know that once you realize that you have the power to create the topics and we can discuss whatever you need to discuss, and every person that responds to your thread is talking directly to you. You don't have to dig through information and dig through. No. It makes it really easy. Super easy. I can't see that from here. Hold on. I need a man ready to make a family and take care of me. So again, a lot of women come to me and they say, I need, right? And that's okay to need. We all have needs, but the most important thing is what are your goals, not your needs. We always say we need something, but what are your actual goals, and what do you offer, right? Because nothing comes from nothing. So a lot of ladies fail, and they're not finding that man because they don't know what they offer. They don't really know what their value is. They don't know what they could say. Hey, baby, I built the shit out of this fire, didn't I? They can't really say, here's what I can do for you, because they have no idea. And nothing comes from nothing. So we will help you to have that tough talk. We will retrain your brain. We will help you with the way you communicate so that you get what you want and what you need. But they're targeted after goals versus just whatever, right? They're targeted after creating that business idea, making it a foundation so that when this person leaves you, breaks up with you, goes back to his wife, whatever it is, right? You have set yourself up for something. Even just collecting money, like milk 2-3 years ago cost a hell of a lot less than it does now. So packing your money up in bundles and putting it into some bank account somewhere is doing nothing. Your money is just depreciating. It's doing absolutely nothing. You need to find a way to invest your money into something that invests money and makes money. That invests in you, and makes money. Right? So make your money make money. Start a business. Find out what you love. Figure out what you're passionate about. And do it. You know how many businesses my group has launched? Like, oh my God, it's incredible. Every day somebody messages me, damn near every day, and they say, I started my business idea. Thank you for helping me launch this. Here's my Instagram page. Do I need to get my LLC first, or do I need to, you know what I mean? Because these women are single. They're single moms. They're single mother dropouts. They're women who didn't have a mom to raise them, or their Grammy bust their ass to help get them where they're at, right? These are women that are really doing it on their own, and they don't have a plan, and that's our problem, is that we don't have a plan. Maybe you're smoking out the fire, babe. You should have left my fire alone. It was cooking so well.
That wasn't the fire, honey. That was drying it up. Fire should be coming now.
Coming soon?
Now.
How about you let it over here? Ta-da!
That's still not ta-da, unfortunately.
No, it's not. Hey.
What? How many times do I have to show you and tell you until you
I
believe me?
know, but still, watching you put your hand in fire still doesn't feel good to me. Like, every time you put out my blunt in the palm of your hand, that I don't like that either. That's not okay. Sorry to ask, honey, what's the goal? The goal is whatever you want the goal to be. You should have, I have gone over our goals and what they should be so many times because they're so important. Like, okay, imagine if, right, you just know me from Instagram, right? I haven't spoke to you personally, right? So we haven't built like an immense amount of rapport, right? So let's keep it funky. If I called you right now and I said, ring, ring, hey, it's Sweetly from Instagram, me with the, 15,000 followers. Hey, it's me, yeah, hey. Can you send me $20? You're going to be like, What? But if I call you and I say, hey, I know we just had our 15-minute evaluation and blah blah blah. I know you've been following me for a long time, and I know this is weird, but I'm at the gas station right now and I left my card at my house and I need to fill my gas tank. Do you think you could send me $20? Now you still might be like, girl, bye. But something inside of you feels a little more compelled. If you're in the position to help, you will probably help. Not because you're doing it for the gram or any of that, but because you literally are just tied to the goal. I told you what was going on. I told you that I left my purse at the house and I have to get home and I have no gas in the car, right? I have my kids with me, whatever. But I'm tying you to the ultimate goal. I'm tying you to the objective versus just telling you what I want or telling you what I need. Like, hey, can you send me $20? No. Hey, I need $20 for gas because I'm at the gas station. I left my debit card at home. I'm in the car with the kids and I'm like too far from the house to walk. That would be one, the truth, because we always stand in it, and two, pretty compelling because it's a real why. It's not some made up story about whatever just so you can get your nails done. You know what I mean? It's not that. So because it's not that, that's why these women walk away with money for them to go back to school or pay off their student loans or start a business, or that's why. That's exactly why. Because they are tying the people that they meet to the ultimate goal. So imagine if I, let me ask you ladies a question. How many people on this? 6?
I can't see.
Okay.
That's not what I was looking at.
So I can see the number fluctuated, but I can't see. I think it's a 6 or 8. So out of the 6 of you that are on here right now, right? If you were in the position to need something, right? It would be pay this bill or help me with whatever. So if I asked you, do you want me to give you money towards your bills, right? Or do you want me to just put money in your pocket? Which one would you say? Would you rather me give you $5,000 for your bills this month, or would you rather give me? Would you rather me give you $1,000 every time I see you in cash, right? You want me to pay all your bills off, your $5,000 in bills, or do you want me to just give you some cash when I see you? What would you say? Would you say, yeah, this makes sense, help me with the bills, because I have bills? Or would you be like, I always love that cash. I always love that cash. We always like cash. So would you rather have the cash to make the decision for yourself so that you could decide what you want to do with your money? Or would you rather say, yep, here's all my bills, hand them over, take care of them all? What would you rather do? Just curious. Let's see. Can I have a lighter, baby? I don't keep sticking my hand in the screen. What would you do? So if I stepped into your life and I was like the perfect guy, right? Or I was like pot of the year, right? And I said, how much are your bills? I'm going to pay off all your bills this month, or I'm going to give you cash every time I see you. Which would you rather do? Would you say, here's all my bills? Or would you rather say, no, give me that cash and I'll make the decision of what I take care of, how I pay it, when I pay it, right? You tell me. Hi, baby. See, because this is a very important question. A lot of ladies, like myself, I always was I'd rather have cash and decide what I'm going to do with it, right? I mean, it makes sense. What?
You okay with the wine?
Yeah. Oh, I can't see that. Pay them bills, honey. I know that's right. Who was that? Indy? I know that's right, Indy. So here's the thing. Ladies, if you're smart, you understand that tying him to your goals makes more sense. Because if you tie him to your goals, he's going to feel more inclined to do them for you, right? Now you have this person who is taking care and stepping into your biggest areas of concern, your bills, the things you have to cover. And now guess who doesn't have to cover them? So guess who automatically has more money in their pocket? all because you decided to, instead of just ask for cash, you got a lot more money simply because you went for the ultimate goal, which was your goals, right? You tied him to them. He's committed to them like you're committed to them. And you have your money back in the pocket. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. You know what I mean? It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Give me my money and I'll handle it. I hear you, Becca. I hear you. Hey, Miss Books. Ladies, go follow Miss Sugar Dating Books if you're not following her. Awesome, awesome page with really good content. Love her. Super sweet. Going for the bills. I hear you. I hear you, Flory. I hear you. Let me see. Pay them bills. What kind of question is that? I'll take 5K over 1K because I'm going to pay bills anyways. So here's the thing. The person that you tell your value to is the person that you say, you know, give me the 5K. If you're that girl, you're kind of relating to the Pretty Woman video that I posted, right? So you guys remember that scene where she was negotiating her value, right? Which is hard to do. It's really hard to put a price on yourself. So you find yourself in that scenario. If he could give you 5,000 and he agreed to give you 5,000, he could have given you 6. If he agreed to 6, he could have probably given you 7. Right? But because you didn't follow what was important and valuable to you to allow you to grow, you started to depreciate in value. It's kind of like driving a new car off the lot. It's brand new and flashy when you first get it and you love it and it's cool and it's new. And then after you have it for a while, it starts to depreciate in value and you start to clean it a lot less. And you start to, you know, then eventually look for other cars. And then eventually you go and buy another car. Right? You trade that one in and you get the next best thing. So it's really, really, really important to focus on the long term. Even if it doesn't sound like something that you would do off the top. I know a lot of you ladies are following me for the first time and you're like, what? I'm so confused. Listen, no matter how you date, whether you are into 304 life, whether you're sugaring, whether you're very, very vanilla like my Poppa, it doesn't matter. Whether you're lifestyle friendly, it doesn't matter. The point is that anytime you're spending time with a man, anytime you're spending time with somebody and they're consuming your time, you should absolutely be after your goals. Stop chasing the wallet. The wallet doesn't get you where you want to be. I'm telling you, it doesn't. He will spend so much more money on you and help you out to crazy degrees if you just let him know what your goals are. And while we're at it, can you pay off some things for the entire year? I really want to start a business, but I'm scared out of my mind. Girl, we're all scared. Everything you want is on the other side of fear, though, Lex. And if you let fear stop you, you're going to keep doing the same thing. You're going to keep doing the same thing. Hey, Nova. You're going to keep doing the same thing. If you let fear stop you, girl, you'll never get that business started. Never, ever, ever. I'm a victim all the time of fear. That shit it hits everyone the same way. I almost didn't make my Philadelphia event because I saw something on Facebook and I knew it was a little snub at me and it took a hit to my gut and I was like, damn, you know, and the doubt started to set in and I started to get scared and thankfully I had somebody that I could reach out to. I had my team on you know, the sweet2elite.com forum that were standing behind me and encouraging me to do this thing, and they tuned in over the video and they watched, and I had, you know, with that hope, 3 women come out, and out of those 3 women, literally one of them now is a business owner. We met for the first time in Philadelphia. How crazy is that? We met one time and sis owns her business in 2 weeks. She got her business up and running because I gave her every tool that she needs. I gave her everything that I did. I am literally just giving you the blueprint of what I did to create my amazing relationship, my awesome business, and pursuing my passion that I discovered along the way. If you asked me 2 years ago if I was going to be a women's empowerment and dating coach, I would have laughed in your face. You might as well have told me I was going to be a preacher, right? But when I realized that, like, oh, I'm doing the sugaring thing completely wrong, like, oh, duh. as fast as that money was coming into my hands, as fast as it was gone. I would go to lunch and make $500, and by dinner, half of that was gone. I kid you not. Like, I thought I was living my best life and just doing whatever I wanted to do. And what put me there was unemployment. Lost my job. And then I collected unemployment for 26 weeks and sat on my ass and was like, I'll just hustle. Did massages, bought a matter of fact, on Facebook Marketplace, I bought myself a huge massage table and went out and got curtains, set my whole living room up. Y'all know. Y'all know how it goes when you're in hustle mode. You do what you gotta do. And that's what I did. But I wanted something I could be proud of. I wanted something. I have kids. You know what I mean? I don't know how many of you have children or how many of you are planning to have children, but this internet shit never goes away. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to be like the sugar baby of the year in the headlines, because I started making magazines and I started getting published and I was like, wait, I don't know if this is something that I don't want my kids going to school and passing around flyers of the Queen Sugar Baby in the tabloids, I realized it when I sat down for lunch with my cousin, and he was like, what do you do? And I was like, what do I do? I'm telling you, the group is what helped me get there. The support of other women when I was doing this thing for $25 a week, and people like Darlene, as you know, Dean Darlene, were stepping in and were like, oh my God, this works, right? And they met their man and are seeing him still, So this thing actually works, and it'll work for you. It'll help you develop your business. It'll help you with your communication. It'll help you with the tough talk. It'll help you with however you choose to date. It'll help you to get to your goals. It'll help you discover those goals and what they actually even are. I'm definitely tired of feeling like I'm just living day to day. Girl, I hear you. You know what I did today for work? I shot bow and arrows with my boyfriend and his son, and I slid down sliding boards, and I ate really good steak and amazing dessert, and that's how I work today, because my work is my content that you ladies watch, and I thank you for watching and tune into, and my information and these lives. I get to work right now. You know what I mean? If I inspire just one person to get off the call and sit down and think about their goals and what they really are, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? Just one. I'm happy with that. I'm elated that one person, because listen, out of 3 women, out of thousands that follow me, 3 showed up to an event that I did, and one of them walked away with an inspiration to start her business, and in 2 weeks she owns her business. It's on Instagram. Follow her. Check her out in my testimonials. She's on my page. Go check her out. Follow her. Make sure you support. So if nothing at all, like the page, follow her. But in 2 weeks, that's incredible. Somebody who never owned a business in her life, never knew the first steps to take, never just, had an idea. I want to help women in their skincare. I take really good care of my skin, and I love doing that, and, I enjoy it. So I was like, do it. And we gave her the tools she needs, and now she's a business owner. So guess what? When she meets the next person that she's freestyling, or she stumbled across in a bar, or whatever, she has something to talk about. She can let this person know that, through the tough talk, not just negotiating her price, but saying, hey, look, this is what I'm after. This is what my goals are. This is what my expectations are. We call them the elite expectations. You set those from the rip. And if you don't set them from the very beginning, you'll walk away with a couple $100, and then maybe the next time a couple $100, and then after that, your value will depreciate. And you have to keep hustling. Just that hustle never stops. That's exhausting and tiring, and like every day, like looking on your phone all day, spending 8 hours, and then like spending 8 hours and making no money, or spending 8 hours and dumping money out into posting, or boosting your thing on Seeking, or whatever it is that you do to keep the hustle going and keep the hustle alive. That shit gets exhausting. And when it does, those ladies step over into the blueprint because they just need a plan. They got the hustle down. I had the hustle down. I just needed a plan. I just needed something that said, do this first, do this second. Okay, now that you got that, now do this. So that I could get to where I needed to go. That's it. That's it. So that community, that Sweet Student Forum goes far beyond just a community, just a place where ladies chat. They really develop and grow and change their entire lives just from being a part of this group. You see the testimonials. That's where they come from these forums. I don't have the time to grow every single person individually. I wish I did, but I don't. It's the fact that we have this sorority of sisters behind us that continue to motivate you and push you and encourage you. They don't let you slip. They hold you accountable because they want you to win. So you can surround yourself with the same people that are doing the same thing, and you can pop bottles, and you can, sip your Henny in the club this weekend, and you can do all those typical things that women our age would be doing. Or you can sit down maybe even before you go do those things and write down your goals and take a little bit of inspiration and think about what you really want, how much you're going to blow this weekend, and how that little bit of money could buy you your LLC in any state that you're in. And you could legitimately be a business owner tomorrow morning if you just saved on that bottle and put it into your business. You feel me?
Can I?
Yeah.
So I guess the best way to put it, the way I would put it, that's how the idea originated, is that if you sit down right now and think about everybody that you know, your immediate circle, friends, family, how many of them truly want you to win? How many of them are not going to drag you down because of fear? How many of them are not going to talk behind your back? Normally, that's a very, very small percentage amount. So this community, you're going to be literally in front of hundreds, thousands, and eventually, hopefully, tens of thousands of people that have the same goals. And every time you win, you help them win. So they want you to win. So it's a safe space where you don't have to be afraid of getting wrong advice for wrong reasons.
Should we clean this?
Yes, and Nick also told.
Okay.
So we'll have to come back to it. Also, you hear that hissing?
Stop playing. Okay.
No, that's not what I meant.
What?
Out of the fire. You should not leave the metal thing in the fire.
Listen, you said you hear that hissing. Stuff like that does not... Listen, I know that I'm your first black girlfriend,
still
baby,
wet.
but you cannot say things like that to me because it instantly says, get the F out of there. You hear that hissing? Oh, okay. Well, let me wrap up then. Bye, ladies. I gotta go.
No.
I don't know. You said the hissing. That was all I heard.
The wood is still wet, too.
Okay. Shit. Scared me. I hear that. Hi, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For anybody that's new that just popped on, anybody new that hasn't been on my lives before, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm Sweetly. Hey. So I was talking to the ladies tonight. We come live we go once a week. We've been slacking lately because of building the website and traveling, but hockey's over, so we'll make sure to be dedicated and committed to our Fridays that we say we're coming. But we do live Q&As every weekend. We just answer all your questions, whether it be from a male's perspective or from mine. Our weekends used to be totally committed to Poppa's Q&As and hey, baby. And the ladies are really they have an opportunity to be put onto game from a male's mind. We have so many questions that we swear we know the answers to, but don't we know everything, ladies? We know everything until we don't. So it's nice to be able to have, a male's perspective, someone who sees it from a very vanilla side of things, someone who, so for you ladies that, again, are in the hustle and tired of the hustle and you just want a little bit more consistency in your space, clarity of a male's mind is what you need, girl. Between that and the group, it's just, where am I at in North Carolina? I'm in, how do you say it, baby? I keep saying it wrong.
Buns without the S.
Oh, buns.
Bun.
Bun.
I just said it without the S.
Without the S. Bun. I'm in Bun. No, but not Bun.
Wake Forest rally.
Rally. I keep saying Raleigh.
Why are you saying rally?
Because I don't like Raleigh. I mean, I say Raleigh, and they said it's not supposed to be Raleigh. It's supposed to be Rally. I can't even say that. Rally. It's because I'm from Pennsylvania. What does that say?
Really?
I would like to meet you in person and listen to. You know what? It's so funny because I said this to him. When I was doing my Philadelphia event, right, just like 3 weeks ago now, I went to go do the Philadelphia event, and I was so nervous about it. It was the first event we ever did, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, the same feeling you ladies feel when you go to start your business or you come up with your big ideas, right? You're like, what if nobody shows up? What if nobody buys from me? What if, right? So I almost didn't go. I still went, and only 3 people showed up. But as I was getting there is when the people started to tell me, yeah, I want to come. I was going either way. You know what I mean? I was going either way. And I was so inspired by that I was like, you know what? Everywhere I travel to, because I do a lot of traveling with Poppa, so I figured everywhere I travel to, I'm going to do a meet and greet. I'm going to do a little conference. We're going to, you know, have these packets and like these little giveaways and you know, all of that. And you ladies let fear stop you all the time. You could have been Des, who now owns her business 2 weeks later in 2 weeks. But you chose to not sign up before today, so, you know, don't let fear stop you. You ladies seen the promo. It was running for so long, right? And you didn't reach out to me. You didn't reach me. And I can help you. I can absolutely help you from whatever point you're at. If you have no idea and no clue and no... I can help you. That we've all been there, and I've helped them, so I can help you, and then they will help you. And between us, there's no way you can lose at all any longer. Like, my money was so funny, my lifestyle was so just up and down. I was getting off of first-class flights and having to hustle to pay my bills. That is tacky. I was tired of that. It just was not the lifestyle I wanted to live, so I created a plan. And I have the plan for you. So head over to sweet2elite.com if you want to join us. If you want the coupon code for your first 30 days for free, please DM me. I'm more than happy to provide that coupon code for you. Let me see.